When I go running along the road, and I did this morning, there's a house that has a fence, and sometimes this vicious bulldog comes out, and he runs along the fence and barks at me. The humiliating thing is that he runs real fast and then has to run back to catch up to me, and then he runs again, and then he has to stop and then run back. Anyway, it's humiliating. But anyway, I know there's this fence between him and me that he won't get to me. And there's a certain kind of freedom that I have in that. Well, I'll do whatever I want. I can antagonize him, and obviously I am just by getting on that sidewalk. But he can't hurt me. The truth of the matter is, I think that we think that's how life with God is. As long as God is there, he's the fence. The evil will never attack me. It can bark, but it can never attack me. And I think we think that applies to our physical life. But brothers and sisters, that is not so. The Holy Spirit sometimes stirs up things that will provoke other people, whether it's our intention or not. Sometimes, and this is the gospel today, Jesus says that the advocate will testify. And he tells his disciples, I'm sending the advocate, he will testify about me, but you will too, because you were with me. And in a way, we think that's reassuring, but it's also a message to his apostles. Listen, you have no way other than to testify to the truth because you were with me. And then I like what he says at the end. I told you this so that you may remember that I told you, that the Holy Spirit is going to testify through you. So listen, if something happens, it's because the Holy Spirit is testifying in you. He is stirring up the truth in you. And brothers and sisters, what the Holy Spirit doing is he is protecting us and our souls for eternity. That doesn't always mean he's protecting us from bad things that will happen because the truth is being stirred up in us. That doesn't mean we do it purposefully. But if we're testifying to the truth and other people don't like it, we're testifying to the truth. And sometimes that means that some people might not like us, we might be an outcast. Sometimes it means that we're not going along with what the general culture is saying, and we might be hurt by that. But brothers and sisters, Jesus tells us that because we know him, the Holy Spirit will work in us, and he will testify through us. Doesn't always mean that everything's going to be great. It does mean, though, that if we are working through God, and he is working through us, that we are protected, maybe not always in this life from every arrow, but we are protected from the arrows of the evil one, so that we may be with him forever. Praise be Jesus Christ, King of the universe, now and forever.